Hey y'all, it's Inara, and I'm at work, and I was like, you know what? I need to make like a video because I was like, I need to I just need to make like I was like, I want to keep the momentum of the channel and everything. So yeah, I just been like tired because literally it's been cold. It's crazy how long winter lasts. It's crazy, but my main top. I'm gonna get to my main topic, but yeah, it's been cold. I've been sleeping. I've been playing Batman Arkham Asylum, and I've been enjoying it. I've completed the main story, where I'm getting the Riddler trophies and completing all the other challenges and everything, getting the tapes and everything. So that's like what I'm doing, and I have it on my Switch 2 and everything. Um, I do want to show. I got the Hyperion controllers because I was tired of using the regular default Joy-Cons, and this just feels like a night and day difference. And what I also like about it is um, it feels like I feel like I have a completely different device. And I got white because this is like kind of like the kick that I've been having with it. Um, I also love the translucent buttons and everything where you can see the A and B and everything like that. But overall, I really like this. It's so comfortable playing other games and everything. I feel like I have a mini console in my hand, and it's just for the Switch. And I'm like, feel like I have a completely different device. And if you were to look at it from a glance away, like people will be like, "What are you? What is that? What is that?" So I haven't had anybody ask that yet, but I've just been enjoying it. Really, I have. But the main topic of what I wanted to like talk about today was basically like I realized like you know what I enjoy the circle of friends that I have, and I'm also enjoying at least the new ones. I still have my old ones from I've known since like middle school, but because I'm also transitioning and I'm also just on a different like peak and level and wanting to do different things for myself, I realize that growth is required, and I gravitate more towards people who are like older than me anyway, and like just in general, like because I guess I have this maturity, but I still like being like a kid because I like having you know like doing like things and stuff like that. Like I still like playing video games. I still like doing like going to arcades, having fun, going to places and stuff like that. I still like doing that, you know. But I realize like I don't necessarily watch like as much cartoons.
101 clear tour, Civic.
Sorry about that. It's like work. I don't. I forgot I had that. But yeah, like uh, yeah, like just in general with all that extra stuff. But I just this is like me practicing getting better at like keeping like a main topic of like what I wanted to talk about. But basically, like yeah, I've been really enjoying just having like um, the new uh friend group that I've been having, and just enjoying things and stuff. Um, and yeah, you know, few romantic interest here and there, but I'm not too big on wanting to have a relationship in a way. Plus, if I ever was to like, uh, you know, the cool thing is about talking about to the person I'm talking about. At least I'm like able to be honest and be like, hey, I don't know if this is really like working and whatever and stuff. And I don't want it to be like Delulu or whatever, and be like, oh, we're gonna like have like a 30,000 foot in the air wedding cake, and we're gonna be on top of it, and there's gonna be like 5,000 people we're inviting. I'm like, no, I'm not promising no crazy ass thing, but at least like as far as would people like view me differently because I'm growing in a different way, like, oh, you're not acting the same way anymore, you're changed, you're different, you don't hang out anymore and stuff. Well, yeah, I'm just in a different mindset and doing different stuff now, so that's kind of like the antithesis of where it's like growth. And it's not perfect, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. So that's kind of where I wanted to talk. I'm not sure. I guess this is pretty authentic. This emulated phone recorder thing. I guess it's only like actually records 5 seconds, not 5 seconds, but like 5 minutes. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do. It's what I wanted to say. It's not like I guess it's not perfect, but I'm at least trying. I'm getting back into vlogging and everything. So yeah, I think I'll try to maybe make this channel more of a life vlog slash art thing. Because I've really been getting into art again. Been really drawing a lot. So yeah, ciao. See y'all in the next video. Hey y'all. Hopefully this is like recording properly. Everything looks all heavenly. I'm at work right now, and it's cold as a mother. But I was like getting back to what I was doing. I recorded that other part another time, the other day before, and I thought it was recording, but I had so much to say, and unfortunately it did not record everything that I wanted to say and everything. But on the other hand, if I remember correctly, what my subject was I was talking about was basically, friend circles changing, and I realized that, friend circles that change, and, I'm ready to like accept and just be a part of, friend circles that, change and everything. Also maybe, I'm feeling bad that, I felt like behind, because I was like, well, it seems like everybody is just accomplishing everything. That's also been on my mind too, and I was just like, but I'll probably talk about it another time with that. We're talking about friend circles, and, I realized, like, like most of the people who I'm gravitating more towards are older than me. They're older by a couple years and everything, and yeah, that's kind of like where it's at. Even potential romantic partners are like a little bit more older than me by a couple years. Most like they're in their 30s. I'm like 26, going on 27 years young. People say I look like I'm in like early 20s, and I'll take that. But as far as anything else goes, like, I just haven't really tried to really not, I've had that old I've had that old friend group since like middle school, and I realized like things have just changed, like not only just me exploring my like sexuality and being like different in the mind and growing, but I realized they're kind of like still stuck in like the same old like mindset. Like I never realized how much like they're misogynistic and racist, and it's like, and then on one hand you're like, oh well, people are different, but it's just like when you step away from like how people are, it's just like, damn, these people are wild. Like, yeah, everybody could be like successful in their own stuff and everything, but it's just like you just realize like, damn, like the mindset and how they are and policing things and stuff. It's just like, damn, you can't even be free, like, for once. And I prefer to like express myself in my full way of being, but the people that I am like been friends with, it's like, damn, they were like this the whole time, and it's like, in a sense, it's like you are who the people you hang around, and so, but it's like I've also just been kind of more taking a step back and also just like, man, maybe the people who are like, I don't hang out a lot too much, and I don't hang out, you know, and I talk, I text, but I realize like I'm more focused than just making, I think it's okay that I take a step back and do my own thing. I don't really want to even just like follow other people's stuff and feel like, oh, I'm behind and stuff. I'm like, maybe I should just be in my own world, not worry about that. I'm working on myself in different ways and everything, you know. So I've been kind of like, where, what is this? Where do I go? Like, how do I like navigate all of this? And I realized like, I'm kind of just like leading the charge in my own way and kind of just doing things in a proper way. So that's kind of what I wanted to add, just like changing friend circles. I realized like things are not permanent, you know, things are gonna change, people are gonna grow, you know, people are gonna like be in different mindsets and do different stuff. So I would just